You need to hear why I chose an older woman. Not because I want to explain myself to the world, not because I need permission from anyone to love who my heart has chosen, but because I am tired of the way people talk, tired of the way they judge love like they are the owners of it, tired of the way they reduce something pure into gossip, tired of the way they speak about older women like they are a mistake, like they are desperate, like they are weak, like they are nothing but children pretending to be grown. And every time I hear them say it, every time I hear those foolish words fall from their mouths, my heart burns, not with anger alone, but with the pain of knowing how blind people are. Because the truth is, they don't understand. They don't understand what it means to be loved by a woman who has survived. They don't understand what it means to be held by a woman whose hands have carried burdens, whose heart has endured storms, whose soul has learned lessons that time only can teach. They don't understand that an older woman is not a child. She is a universe. She is a story. She is a living testimony of strength. She is a woman who has cried enough tears to know what real happiness feels like. She is a woman who has been through enough heartbreak to know what loyalty is worth. She is not a child. She is not weak. She is not confused. She is not lost. She is a woman who has learned to love with wisdom, to care with patience, to speak with truth, and to stand with dignity. And that is why I chose her. I chose her because she is not the type of woman who loves for entertainment. She is not the type of woman who falls in love because she is bored. She is not the type of woman who plays games with hearts like they are toys. She is not the type of woman who confuses attention for love. No. She loves with seriousness. She loves with purpose. She loves with depth. And when she gives her heart, she gives it like a gift wrapped in loyalty, not like something cheap that can be handed out to anyone who smiles at her. She understands the value of love. She understands the weight of commitment. She understands that love is not only sweet words, love is also responsibility. Love is sacrifice. Love is patience. Love is staying. And that is what makes her dangerous in the most beautiful way. Because her love is not weak love. Her love is strong enough to build a home, strong enough to heal a man, strong enough to survive storms. People talk. They always talk. They say, why would you choose an older woman? They say, she will treat you like a child. They say, she is childish herself. They say, she is too old for you. They say, find someone your age. They say it like love is mathematics, like love is a calculation, like love is only about numbers, like age is the only thing that decides whether a heart is pure or not. But they don't know what I know. They don't feel what I feel. They haven't experienced what I have experienced. Because I did not choose her because she is older. I chose her because she is better. I chose her because she is mature enough to understand my silence without turning it into drama. I chose her because she knows how to love without destroying. I chose her because she knows how to argue without disrespect. I chose her because she knows how to forgive without holding grudges. I chose her because she knows how to support a man without trying to control him. I chose her because she knows how to be soft without being weak, strong without being cruel, loving without being foolish. I chose her because when she speaks, her words carry meaning. When she laughs, her laughter carries warmth. When she touches me, her touch carries peace. And when she looks at me, it is not the look of a woman who wants to use me. It is the look of a woman who sees me, a woman who understands me, a woman who values me, a woman who knows what she wants and chooses me with certainty. And being chosen by a woman like that is not something to be ashamed of. It is something to be proud of. It is something to be grateful for. They say an older woman is a child. But what kind of child carries this much wisdom? What kind of child knows how to love like this? What kind of child understands patience, understands sacrifice, understands loyalty? People confuse softness with childishness. People confuse playfulness with immaturity. People confuse joy with weakness. But they don't understand that a woman who has suffered can still laugh. A woman who has been hurt can still smile. A woman who has faced life can still be playful. Because being playful does not mean being childish. It means she still has life in her. It means she still has hope in her. It means she still has a heart that refuses to die. And that is the most beautiful thing about her. She has seen enough darkness to know the value of light, and yet she still chooses to shine. I chose her because she doesn't compete with other women. She doesn't live her life seeking validation. She doesn't chase attention like it is oxygen. She doesn't try to prove herself to anyone. She knows who she is. She knows her worth. She knows what she deserves. And she doesn't beg for love. She doesn't beg for respect. She doesn't beg for loyalty. She expects it because she understands that love without respect is nothing. And that is exactly what I admire. That is exactly what makes me love her even more. I chose her because she is calm. She is calm in the way the ocean is calm. Not because it has no storms, but because it has learned how to carry storms without losing itself. She has lived long enough to understand that not every argument needs shouting, not every problem needs drama, not every misunderstanding needs pride. She has lived long enough to know that love is not about winning. Love is about understanding. Love is about building. Love is about staying. Love is about holding each other even when emotions are burning. And I chose her because she has a heart that is not naive. She has been through life. She has seen people leave. She has seen people betray. She has seen promises break. She has seen friends turn into strangers. She has seen lovers turn into lessons. She has seen the world for what it truly is. And still, she has not become cold. Still, she has not become heartless. Still, she has not become cruel. She is still kind. Still, she is still loving. Still, she is still capable of giving her heart. And darling, that kind of strength is not childish. That is the strongest kind of woman you will ever meet. I chose her because she knows how to love without suffocating me. She gives me space, but she never makes me feel alone. She trusts me, but she never neglects me. She supports me, but she never makes me feel small. She is not insecure in a way that destroys peace. She is not jealous in a way that becomes toxic. She is confident. She is secure. She is stable. And in this world full of unstable love, stability is rare. A stable woman is rare. A woman who knows how to love properly is rare. And I chose her because when I am with her, I feel safe. Safe, not in a boring way, but in a beautiful way. Safe in the way a man feels when he finally finds a home after being lost for years. Safe in the way a heart feels when it finally stops worrying about betrayal. Safe in the way a soul feels when it finally rests. She gives me peace, and peace is the most expensive thing in this world. Money cannot buy peace, beauty cannot buy peace, fame cannot buy peace, but her love gives me peace, her presence gives me peace, her voice gives me peace, her care gives me peace. And if the world thinks that is wrong, then let the world remain foolish, because I will never apologize for choosing peace. They call her a child, but I see the way she carries her responsibilities. I see the way she holds her dignity. I see the way she speaks with respect. I see the way she handles pain without making everyone around her suffer. I see the way she stays loyal even when she could easily walk away. I see the way she loves with patience. I see the way she doesn't rush. I see the way she doesn't demand impossible things. She understands life. She understands struggle. She understands what it means to build something real. That is not childish. That is maturity. And maybe she has moments of softness, moments where she acts playful, moments where she laughs like a girl, moments where she smiles like she's young again. But that doesn't make her childish. That makes her alive. That makes her beautiful. That makes her the kind of woman who can make a man forget his worries. That makes her the kind of woman who can turn a stressful day into a peaceful night. And darling, a woman who can bring joy into your life is not someone you mock. She is someone you protect.